What is going on, guys? Thank you for clicking on another video for Cowboy Diecast Racing. That's right, you saw it from the thumbnail. We're gonna do some rubber tire racing. And here's our contestants. All these cars right here. These cars roll very well, guys. And we even got some sick vans. That's a green light. That's all. And check that out, guys. Got a square body action going on. Yep, we are. Alright, guys. Let's get some weights on these. I'm sure they're going to be heavy because these are all pretty much metal on metal cars. So let's start with the first one. This is from Fast and Furious. If I was going to do a car up, this is how I do it, guys. This Caprice is sick. $56 grams there. Check this one out. This is the DeLorean. Just like the one with the rail wheels, except this has the rubber tires on it. Let's see what this one weighs. 60. Chunky. Check this one out, guys. It's also Fast and Furious. Mercedes 500 SEL. $58. Almost as heavy as that. Mercedes. Check this out, guys. This is a Porsche Carrera RS 2.7. That's a nice car. I love these. It's only 40 grams. Here is a 70. You got 71. If I ever wanted had a Porsche 911, I'd get one of these. So what's that one weighing? 50. Oh, Porsche's a little bit lighter. This one's sick, guys. Look at that one. That is awesome. I like it. 56. That's the heaviest Porsche. Alright, here, guys. This is from the Team Transports. This 24 Mustang RTR Spec 5. Look at the paint and graphics on this car. That is awesome. 60. Old chunky one. Alright, guys. Now here, look at this. From Old School Movie. 79 Ram Charger van. Look at that bad boy. This guy will probably be some weight. 74. Chunky. And check this out. Highway Patrol Bronco. Metal on metal car. 64 grams. Now the only one that isn't a Hot Wheels is this green light. Look at this. This is a Smokey the Bear fire truck. Only you can prevent forest fires truck. So check that out. 72 grams. But guys, all these roll nice, and I have added graphite to all these. Check that out. Look at that square body. Police department's how I'd have a square body police car right there, police truck right there. Alright, guys. Let's get these cars up and have some fun racing. Check it out. Why not? Let's start with the Ram van from Old School and this really cool looking Highway Patrol Bronco. Let's get it on. Wow, guys, that's a really good time for a rubber vehicle, 1487, and a good time for that Ram van, 1487 to 1469, actually. That is crazy. And that's got some big old knobby wheels and it's still not that fast. All right, let's swap the lane and do it again. All right, we got the lane swapped. Let's see what this race is gonna be. Here we go. See if that Ram van can come back. No. Not as good a time as the last, 1480 to 1501. The Bronco moves on. Check this race out, guys. Got that sick Fast and Furious Caprice. That thing is awesome. Looks like Caprice NASCAR. Love it. And the DeLorean, just like the one with the real wheels, except that one's got the rubber white walls. All right. So who's gonna win this race? Here we go. It was the DeLorean. That's awesome. 1470 to 1473. Even with rubber wheels, guys are fast. Because you know those right there are the same car, but it's got the real wheels. Top 3 are of my fastest cars in those cars. That's awesome. All right, swap the lanes next race. Got the lanes swapped. Check out those good looking cars. All right, let's see if the DeLorean can keep up the winning streak. Here we go. Whoops, I didn't do it that time. Here we go. Now the Caprice came back with a 1473. All right, swap them and do it again. They're 1-1. All right, guys, here we go. Last race. Let's see who wins this one. Caprice came back. Wow, look at that. 1453. That's a good time for a rubber tire car. That Caprice. All right. He moves on. How about a little 500 SEL Mercedes against the Carrera RS 3.8. Oh, that Boss style Porsche. All right, guys, let's get it going. Oh, wow. Was not expecting that from that Mercedes. 1448. Now that's the fastest time so far of all the races to a 1481. Let's swap them and do it again. Lanes are swapped. Just to remind you guys, this is an 1/8 mile track. Scaled to 164. So we're going to do 1/8 mile racing. Why those numbers are in 14 and 15s. All right. Here we go. See that Mercedes can keep up the streak. He does. And he moves on. All right, how about this race? His sick 2024 Mustang RTR Spec 5 FD. Check out that car against this 71 Porsche 911. Now guys, that's a car I would love, is a 70s Porsche 911. Here we go. Woo! He put a spanking on that Mustang. Look at that, 1478 to 1524. All right, we'll swap those lanes. We got them lanes swapped. Let's see if that makes a difference. Or is that sick Porsche gonna take it? Here we go. The Porsche takes it. A 1498 to a 1535. Porsche moves on. Alright guys. Didn't realize that I could add an uneven number. So we got a last minute entry right here. It's Dodson Baja Custom truck right there. That's insane. Against the really sick looking Porsche Carrera RS 2.8. That's sick. I'm hoping this Porsche destroys that truck. We'll see. Here we go. No, not by much, but the truck, the Baja truck, he wanted it even bit worse. All right, swap the lanes. Got them swapped, guys. Let's see if that makes a difference. Check out the yellow floorboards in there. That's kind of cool to match the outside car. Oh, here we go. Let me get something used. Wow, that's a lot better time. I don't know what happened there. That's not a good time there. But anyway, 1460. He moves on. All right, guys, check this race out. Looking forward to this one. Got that police K5 Blazer against the old Ram fire truck that only you can prevent forest fires. Got Smokey there on the door. All right, guys, let's see how this is gonna go. Well, they're like dead even for a while, but check out that time. They made some cool looking noises going down that track with them tires. 1490 to a 1507. Swap the lanes. All right, guys. This is the old Blazer. Police Blazer gonna keep its winning streak, or is Smokey gonna win one? Here we go. No. Wow, that's even better time last time. 1483. That is good for them big old knobby tires that you hear going down that track to a 1522. Old K5 Police Blazer moves on. Okay, guys, welcome to semifinals. Oh yeah, we're gonna do Ford Police Highway Patrol, Ford Highway Patrol against Chevy Police Blazer. Oh yeah, old Ford versus Chevy battle. Here we go. Oh wow, guys, you saw that Bronco was out front almost to the end, and then the whole Chevy passed him up. He took the win of 1472 to 1473. Swap the lanes. All right, guys, who's it gonna be? Chevy or Ford? Let's see if that Chevy can keep his winning streak against the old Highway Patrol Ford Bronco. Here we go. No. Bronco's like, not this time you are. Look at that. 1477. It's a 1495. So they're 1-1. One more race, we'll call it. All right. We got they're 1-1. See which one's gonna put the pedal to the metal here. Here we go. Oh! Well, 1457, that Chevy, he wiped out. Guys, that's a fast time for a rubber tire. Especially a Bronco truck. That's sick. All right, well, that Bronco moves on. Oh yeah, 87 Caprice against this 500 SEL Mercedes. Who's gonna win this one? Here we go. Caprice is like, don't think so, Mercedes. It's a good time too. 1453 to 1471. Let's get them lines swapped. Second race for these two. Is that going to be the last one, or is this Mercedes going to even them up? Let's check it out. Here we go. No, Mercedes like, Or I mean, the Caprice like, nope, I want it more. Didn't win by much that time, but he got it and he's moving on. This is not a matchup, guys, but that Datsun likes to pick on these Porsches. He raced that yellow one and beat it, so hey, he's gonna beat the old 71 Porsche. Let's find out. Oh, he was out front. The Datsun out front and the Porsche came around him with a 1470. That's awesome. All right, let's swap them up. All right, guys, we got those lanes swapped up. Let's see if the Porsche can win this in two. Or is that Datsun gonna want it bad enough to even this score up? Let's find out. Well, they were dead even as you saw that. And check it out. The Datsun did want it bad enough. 1474 to 1475. Let's swap up for a third race. This is the one that calls it for these guys right here. Let's see who's gonna want it bad enough. They're both wanting to go to the final, so we'll see which one makes it. Oh, did you see that? Epic finish. Wow. The truck takes it like sliding on its top and still wins the race. Some crazy racing today. All right, let's go to the finals, guys. Well, guys, this is the finals. And since that Bronco had the fastest time, these two are going to fight it out to race the Bronco. Let's see if that Caprice can whip up on this Datsun. Here we go. And he does. Not by a lot, but he takes it. 1472 to a 1474. Second race coming up. All right, guys. Who's going to take it? Is this Datsun gonna get fed up and win that one and even it up? We'll see. Here we go. Oh, he did. Did you see? Oh, wow. He was back a ways and then he just kicked on the nitrous in that Baja and said, I won. Wow. He took that one. All right, so we're going to the third one, guys. I'm sure this Caprice is like, okay, I've had enough. He's like, I want to take out this Datsun. Here we go. And he does. Because Dotson was out front a little bit, and then Caprice said no. It happened today, so Caprice is going to take on the Bronco. Alright guys, I really didn't see this coming in the finals. That's an odd matchup. But hey, old High Patrol Bronco's got some hopped up engine. Alright, let's see how this final 3 races go for this competition for the Rubber Tire Championship. Here we go. Old Hypo takes it. 1475 to 1477. Swap the lanes. Lanes are swapped. Second race. There we go. Wow, that Caprice is out front, as you saw. And then the Bronco said, no, not today. So there you go, guys. That's an interesting way to end up. All right, let's get him on the podium. Guys, if you'd have told me that the High Patrol Bronco was going to win this rubber tire race, I'd have called you a liar. Look at those knobby wheels, the tires. That is insane. But there you go, guys. That's the winner right there. Pretty fast little Bronco. And here's your other contestants right there. Oh, I'll give it a good race. All these, like I said, all these rubber tire races or cars rolled real well. Especially that. Look how knobby those were, and you saw how fast that K5 went. Still like the Ram van from old school. Alright guys. And obviously, here is your close second. Right there. That's still like my favorite, one of my favorite cars. I love that Caprice. That thing is sick. Like I said, if I could ever have 87 Caprice like that, that's how I would do it up. It's like an old stock car. Alright guys. That's gonna do it for this episode of Cowboy Diecast Racing. Thanks for tuning in and checking this rubber tire championship race out. I'm gonna get another video out soon, guys. So I will see you guys down that Cowboy Diecast Racing trail on the next video. Have a good day and God bless.